So this is a fun little video on the joys of tuning, if you're not very good at it. So, car runs really well, there she is. But one of the issues you get with different tunes, obviously the base tune won't take into account your exact engine, your exact injector characteristics, your fueling requirements and everything else. So sometimes you'll have little issues. So the car runs really well. The base tune that comes with the SpeedEFI kit started up great first, like second turn of the key when I first set it all up, and then tuned from there, and she's doing really well. But I am having problems with cold starts, and by that really cold starts. So the weather now is, let's have a look. If you can see that pretty pattern on the wall. So what is it? It's about 7 degrees or 48 Fahrenheit, 46 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty cold right now. And so what that means is cars starts, but not on the first attempt. So I'm making little changes to the in Tuner Studio to the car, cranking settings to see if I can get it working right. I've been working over this for the last couple of weekends, and the problem you've got is that the very first turn of the key, like when the car's been sitting for like 12 hours, 24 hours, it's very different to the second turn of the key and the third turn of the key. So you only really get one attempt well, 2 attempts every day to try and do these really cold starts, and this is what I'm going to try and do here. So we'll have a quick look at Tuner Studio. Okay, so inside Tuner Studio, I'm in the, let me just close off that because I just made a change. So I'm inside the start idle settings and the crank settings. Okay, and this is where I've been playing around with settings, and it's been pretty good again. As I said, apart from the first turn of the key, she's actually started relatively well. The fuel pump prime 5 seconds, prime impulse width 1.1 millisecond, cranking angle 2 degrees currently, and it's just where we sit along this line. Historically I've been putting in too much fuel, so everything's been dropped quite a lot from where I originally started, and part of that is my fault because the base tune comes in Fahrenheit. I don't understand Fahrenheit very well, so I could try to convert it to degrees centigrade, and that screwed it all up. So you may not have this problem if you're running to degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just playing now. I've made a slight change. So from this morning's attempt, it cranked but wasn't catching on the first attempt, and it did on the second attempt. No backfires, no anything like that. So that makes me think it's a lack of fuel in this attempt. So I've just bumped this line up, like 3 or 4, and we're going to try again. So I've trusty laptop, and for any of the Mighty Car Mods fans out there, you may recognise that little lamp. Throw it in the car. Okay, so SpeedEFI, SpeedUno kit, USB first, and we're going to turn on the ignition. Now, I've made some changes while it's been disconnected, so when I turn the key, I should hopefully get a little thing telling me, hey, look, things are slightly different in here, and what they were showing. Sorry, the car stereo kind of took over the audio there. So I've turned on, and the settings I've currently got in Tuner Studio are different to what's on the settings in the car. So I'm just checking out what the differences are. And I'm actually going to stick with what's currently on the controller. So I'm going to use controller settings. So I'm back in here. Okay. This is where I think the issue currently lies. You can see the current fuel modifier is 173. Now when I tried to turn it on this morning, we had a little bit of, it just didn't catch. So I'm going to bump this up to 177 and hope we haven't gone too far. Okay, so I burned that. And then I'm going to close this. Whenever you're playing with something new, data login, start login. And if you're ready, fingers crossed. Everything's a bit high. I tuned up the idle a little bit at the weekend while I was trying to kind of diagnose some issues. But apart from that, everything seemed to be better. And again, so this issue seems to really be a first start issue. Again, let's turn the ignition on, see if it breaks the camera. So far so good. Sounds like it drowned out a little bit, but it does start okay. Okay, key out, as I'm currently in the garage. And very much enjoy my life. Stop that login and we can take a look at that later.